What's up, my fragrance aficionados? It's your boy J Rock hitting you with another raw, uncut, and uncensored fragrance related video. Now, today it's gonna be a fragrance haul and a few other things I picked up at the post office, but it's mainly like 90% fragrances. So that sounds good to you? Stay tuned and let's get to all this stuff. The first thing, this one's not fragrance related, so I thought I'd just get this out of the way first. This I've actually had it a few days. I gave it some use already. Was a Remington. Here we go. Grooming kit. I needed one because my old nose clippers, this is what happens when you get old, fellas. All y'all that's 19, 20, you might not worry about this yet. But once you get around 25, you're going to be needing nose trimmers. You're going to start growing hair in places you didn't before. One being your nose. You're going to start getting nose hairs. They're going to be out there. You want to keep that maintained. So I use a nose trimmer and mine got jacked up. It no longer works, so I had to go buy a new one. And I bought this one. This is more of a grooming kit. It's not specifically just a nose trimmer. So let me show you. This, you want to cut your sideburns, or if you don't want to actually shave that day, just trim with this and it keeps it short. We all know how this works. You want to just trim the mustache or whatever. You use this. You could use hair clippers as well, but this is better because it could get inside, the little areas. If you shave your beard a certain way or something, you need something like this. You can't do it with the hair clippers because they're too wide. So this is perfect for that. Cost me about 20 bucks at TJ, no, not at TJ Maxx, at Marshall's. Got this at Marshall's, 20 bucks. It comes with this one. That's to, in case you have a certain type of beard, you cut that with that. This is the nose clipper. Had the nose clipper, you just clip them on like this. You put them this way and you just snap them on. So it's the nose clippers, it's this. It has this one. You put on this one because clip different sizes. You take this off, put it in farther away or closer in, however you want. It's to shave your eyebrows and your chest hairs. So it has that one, and then it also has this. This is once you trim everything with this on your face, you change it and put this one. This is the one to actually shave in close. But for this to work, your hairs have to already be really short. Like you gotta use this every day. You skip a day and then use this, it won't cut. You would need to go back and use this one, this clippers, because this is for only real short facial hair. Once it gets to a certain length, it won't cut it. So yeah, it has that. It has this other one. This one I haven't actually used. Has another one there, but it works pretty good. I like the shaver. I tried it. Or just experimenting with it. It's pretty good. I still prefer the actual razor blade over this, but the nose trimmer and this one are real good. And at 20 bucks, I seen it online going for about 35 to 40. So if you find this at Marshall's for 20, killer deal. Half the price basically. It just says Remington 1, I believe, or the head to toe kit. Head to toe kit right there. Yeah, it says Marshall's right there. 19.99. It was good deal. I'm glad I hopped on it. I wasn't sure if I should buy it or not, or if I should just go with the regular, just the nose trimmer. Oh, you know what? I might as well get this one that has everything. I use this to shave my eyebrows and stuff too. Not to shave them, but to trim them because then they get longer. And I use this. This was my least favorite out of everything I used so far, was the actual shaver, because nothing really replaces the actual blades in my opinion. They're okay. If you're in a hurry, just use this. Doesn't leave a mess. You don't need shaving cream or anything. You just use it. It's cool for when you're in a hurry, but the actual blades are always better in my opinion. All right, now what everybody tuned in for is the fragrances, right? So I got a few fragrances here. Let's get to them real quick. I opened a few of these, sprayed them, messed around with them a little bit before I record it. So it's kind of like a first impression, but not really. Like I smelled them earlier today. Okay, now this first fragrance, this was done in a trade with someone from the fragrance community. Also has a channel, Trey Scent. You probably already know about him, but if you don't, I'll try to see if I could put a link in the description down below, or if not, just look for the channel, Trey Scent. I did this. He traded me this. It's a 50 ml for a decan of, I think, Creed Royal Oud, and a 10 ml and a 10 ml of Segna. Segna Milan. I think that's what the trade was. Can't remember specifically. This one's a nice scent. It's clean. It's a grapefruit. A lot of these fresh scents, they have a either orange, lemon, or grapefruit opening. And grapefruit to me gives off a very clean, vibrant vibe to them. The great opening. Love the scent of grapefruit. Not a big fan of the flavor itself, or even drinking like squirt and stuff that has that. But I am a fan of the scent, of smelling it. It's a real nice. It's very pleasant to my nose. The problem with this is I only get about. I sprayed some earlier, and about 2 hours later, it was already kind of a skin scent. So I would say if I had to guess right now, I'll do a review later. If I had to guess, this is probably like a 4 hour performer. Probably get around 4 hours. They sell these on Fragrance Net, the 100 ml for about $25, I believe. So it's not a terrible deal. I don't really mess with this brand, Vince Camuto, but this is a nice one. And the trade, I was happy with it. I will be using it in the summer, so looking to get some freshies. A lot of these are freshies. Cause I'm gonna be rocking in a few months. Hey guys, real quick, let me know how the microphone is sounding. Cause in a previous video, someone left in a comment that it wasn't sounding too great. I went back, checked the video to see what they were talking about, and yeah, sure enough, it was a little scratchy. It wasn't the greatest. So I went back, checked my settings, and check it out. On my settings, when I plug in this camera, it tells me, do you want to use Logitech USB camera or the laptop or PC camera? So I click on the Logitech camera, and then the way the video looks automatically changes to the new camera, so it's sharper. And then they used to have the option under settings where it said you want to use a laptop microphone or the USB Logitech camera microphone. So I used to click on the Logitech microphone, and it sounded pretty smooth. It was pretty good. And then right now when I check, somehow the computer updated, so now it doesn't have that option. It has the option for the camera, but no longer for the video. So when I go to, I mean, it has it for the video, but no longer for the audio. So when I go to audio, there is no option. So I'm thinking it might be using the laptop microphone, and that's why it might be sounding wonky. So let me know if in this video, if it sounds off to you or anything, don't hesitate to let me know in the comment section, so I could either work on downloading a different app because it updated this app or whatever, the what is this, the computer, the HP laptop microphone app or camera app. So if that's not working, I could upload another app, the Logitech app, or I could look into buying another microphone. So yeah, definitely let me know about that in the comment section. And yeah, let's get to the next fragrance. I got this one. Like I said, I wanted to get a few cheapies in my arsenal because I thought I didn't have any. I didn't have much. So I got this one, Kenneth Cole Black. I remember this was real popular back in the days, back when the Kobe Shaq Lakers were around and winning all the time. I went to a few games, and you would always smell a few people wearing this. It was like a strong orange smell. Now I opened this earlier, and yeah, it's still the same smell I remember. I do this. I don't know, I'm just weird like this. I leave the plastic on the box. I just cut the top. I open it and I cut the top so that I could open them, but I leave the plastic around the rest of the box. I don't know why I do that, but I do. And then whenever I do sell stuff, people seem to like that I leave that stuff so it looks as close to new as possible. This has the bottle of like the Tom Ford ombre leather bottle, but this is glossy. They have the vintage black, which comes in a flat black color that's not glossy, so that one's more accurate to the ombre leather one. I hear the bold one is good. I got this one for $9, pretty good deal, so I might go ahead and pick up the bold. Yeah, still, this one has a nice orange on it. It doesn't smell synthetic at all. It smells like a orange. It doesn't smell like cleaner or dishwashing soap. It smells like the orange peel, the peel of the orange. But it doesn't just smell like the orange. I get a little bit of it almost smells like it's the orange peel with the actual leaves from the tree. Like, when you get those oranges and they still have the green leaves on them, it smells like that. So this is a nice one, especially for $10. I think that the 100 ml should be 20, I guess, or 17 or something. I think it's a decent signature scent at that price. I haven't given it a full wear. I just sprayed my arm, and yeah, it still smells like I remember. Like I said, this one was popular back in like 03, 04, somewhere around there. Like I said, back when the Lakers were Kobe and Shaq. So yeah, if you see this one under 20 or under, definitely if you see it under 20 for the 100 mil, I'd buy it for sure. You don't see it at that price too often, but if you do, it's a for sure buy. It's a pleasant smell. I can't speak on the longevity quite yet because I haven't tested it out. Did I ever have I think I had a bottle back in the days. I don't remember. 'Cause almost everybody did back then. That's when I was like not fresh out of high school, but I was like 20, like still early out of high school. Still, so you bought stuff that wasn't that expensive, and I might have had that because almost everybody did. Okay, now this next one, it's a newer release. I got this from Chris. He also has a channel. He's blowing up little by little. His channel is Casual Fragrances. Shout out. Um, when I started following him, I think he had like 1,000 subscribers. He has about 6,000 now, so he's getting up there. This is Ferregamo. I think it's just called Ferregamo Por Home. So, but they call it Por Home 2020. Yeah, all it says is Ferragamo Eau de Toilet Pour Home. But it's the new one, 2020. It's a freshie. It's the bottle. Nice, thick glass, kind of heavy. Nice, solid cap. It's plastic. It's kind of light, but it's sturdy. The atomizer's cool. Now this fragrance, let me spray it again because this one was good. I really enjoy this one. The spray itself, if you saw it right there, it's kind of misty. It's not really like it's hard to explain, but it's almost like it's just a little cloud it shoots out. But this one, man, this is fire. I love this opening. This is a fresh scent. I mean, some people call it another blue fragrance. I guess because the box is blue and the bottle's blue. But when I think blue fragrance, blue smell, a blue scent DNA, whatever you want to call it, I don't think this smell. This is not what I picture in my head when I think that. I think Dior Sauvage, Dylan Blue, strong grapefruit synthetic. This is a freshie for sure. But I think this, if you put it in with all those fragrances, this stands out from the crowd. It's completely different. It's not a blue fragrance in my opinion. It's a great opening. It's very clean smelling. It's a nice violet. It's like a violet leaf. It's almost like it has both a violet and a violet leaf. It's clean, but it's fresh. Like you know how mint smells, a mint smell or spearmint, like the gum, winter fresh gum or whatever. There's like a mint, but it's fresh. It gives off this freshness to it. This gives you that freshness, but not mint. Replace the mint scent with a violet. So it gives you a fresh violet and then a clean smell to go with it. It's nice. I really, when I sprayed this earlier when I got home, I really like the way this one smells. It kind of reminds me of, it's more like an aquatic scent than a blue fragrance. It kind of reminds me of Segna Uomo. It reminds me a little bit of Segna Uomo, but it projects a little stronger and it smells a little better, like a better version of that. It's also a little more expensive than that one is. The Segna Uomo goes for about 20, 22 bucks. This one right now goes about 70. 70, like about 100 on the stores, but 70 online, I believe. I think this is a great scent. I'm very happy with this. I'm gonna give it a full few wearings, but not right now. I'm gonna wait till it gets hotter because since March started, it's been raining every day down here. It's almost like winter just kicked in because during winter it was hot all the way through. We hardly got any cold, and as soon as March started, it's been cold. It's been raining, so I can't wear any of this stuff. So I'm gonna wait for summer for this, but yeah, after I give it a few wearings, I might go ahead and sell that Segna Uomo, which I really like that one. I really enjoy it, but I think this one's similar enough where I might just keep this one and get rid of that one. This was a definite winner in my opinion. It's a great fragrance. I've been hearing people online in the community talk about it's another blue fragrance, this and that. It's nothing like what I pictured in my head when they're talking about it. So that goes to show you guys, just because somebody don't like a fragrance, don't mean you won't. Check them out for yourself. You might get a completely different feel, or certain notes might stand out to you a lot more than to somebody else. And the notes that stand out to that person, you might not get that. You might get a completely different thing. So yeah, guys. Also, when somebody says they love a fragrance, you might not. That's happened to me so many times where somebody says something's good, you buy it, and then you're like, this sucks, or you don't like it, right? Or you have 20 other fragrances that are similar. So yeah, you always gotta sample things, spray them when you're in the store. Don't hesitate. At Sephora's, they give you decants. Don't be embarrassed to ask, can I get a free sample of that? Can I get a sample of that? Whatever, right? Speaking of that, I just was at Sephora. And I don't know why I didn't. I should have asked for 3 samples because they give you a limit of 3. I only asked for 1. Only one thing really grabbed my attention was, so why I want decants of stuff I know I'm not gonna buy it. I know I'm not gonna wear, right? So the only thing that caught my attention there was the Tom Ford Metallic. So I have a little decant there. I think they give you like a 2 ml decant. So I'm gonna be checking that out, do a video on it later, and see if it's something I wanna consider buying. This one is Rocawear Evolution. This one I hear is discontinued. That's what I heard somebody say, but I still see it going pretty cheap on eBay, about 25 bucks. It's a 100 ml bottle. Try this one out. Oh, the sprayer. The sprayer's a little weird. Strong alcohol burst. The sprayer, it's almost drips out just liquid if you saw it on the camera there. It's all shiny right there because, can you see it? Because it almost landed like, it didn't spray it. It was almost just like a squirt of water. Like a water gun. Huh, this one's kind of hard to describe. Let me see if it says what it has here. 3.4 ounce Revolution. Says ingredients. Doesn't say notes. Doesn't say notes. It says ingredients, but not necessarily the notes. Let me check on the phone. Alright, this says it has mandarin. I did get a little bit of that orange smell. It says it has mango, rhubarb, and rum. I don't get rum on this. I don't really get mango either. Rhubarb is, it's not coming to me what that would smell like. So that might be this, some of the smell I'm getting. Might be rhubarb. Then it says it has spicy notes, coffee, incense. Yeah, I get it, incense and a little bit of woodsy notes. And the mango almost, I mean the mandarin, it basically went away already. It was just in the open. I did get a little feel of it. So it's like spicy, incensey, woodsy. It's a nice fragrance. It's pretty cheap. It goes for about 20-25 bucks. If you want something a little more gentlemanly, something different from the freshies, you could get this and still pull it off in summer. In my opinion, it's not like, it's very aromatic. I mean, it's light. It's not like a heavy dense notes. It's light. The DNA itself is not fresh, but the fragrance is fresh. It's not heavy, or it doesn't weigh you down or anything. I almost get even a little bit of almost like cinnamon or something, some type of spice. This one's okay. I'll wear this one later. To all these will get full reviews down the road. Last but not least is this one, Ferrari Noble Fig. These get hyped up a lot. Thanks, Chad. No, I'm just playing with you. I'm just messing around. These get hyped up a lot, and so far for me, the Bright Neroli, that's a good one. That one's fire. It's they go for about 25 bucks. That one's worth 25 bucks for sure. The other ones I don't think I would buy full bottles of unless I got them at a really cheap deal. I don't think I spent 25 bucks on them. This one is a Noble Fig. I heard this is the second best. I hear a lot of people say it's the best, and a lot of people say Bright Neroli. So I guess they're at the top 2. Let's see what this one's. I like the bottles though. The bottle's cool. It got some weight to it. Got a cool top. They're cool looking. Oh, this one smells nice. This one's good. I wasn't a big fan of the bergamot one. I thought it was okay, but not something I would want a full bottle of. And the other one was lavender, which I thought I really liked the scent of that one, but I thought it was real weak performance wise. It didn't project much. It didn't last long. I had to spray like 20 times, but that was with a decant. So with this sprayer, it shoots a lot more juice. It might be just 10 times, with this, with the actual bottle. So I might have to revisit that. I might have to revisit that lavender one because that one was pretty good. But the bergamot was not my jam. I also like the Womo one. The Womo one was good. I was digging that one as well. I like the Womo. I like the Bright Neroli. Even the lavender one was good. My issue with the lavender one is the performance. And this one so far, it's not bad. It's not bad. Pretty sweet. I even get a little bit of a green feel to it. It's also it's sweet, but not like a heavy dense sweet like amber or coconut. Nothing like that. It's more of a citrusy type of sweet. It's gonna be the fig, of course. I could get with this one. I could get jiggy with this. Have to give it a full wear, of course, to kind of see how it develops and how it performs in certain weathers or whatever. So yeah, all of them seem pretty good so far. I might have to revisit that lavender one. Maybe if I sprayed off a full bottle, it might give me a completely different feel. We'll see. We'll see. I'll consider getting that one because that one was nice. I guess that's all I got for you guys for today. Those are all the ones I got right now. I have a few more stuff coming in for Friday, so I'll probably record that video in the weekend and maybe post it on Monday or something. I don't know. Let me know, guys, in the comment section what days are better for you. What days do you or what hours, like what time of the day do you usually click onto YouTube more often? Yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. All that feedback, helps so that I get a better idea of what you guys want. So I could work with you guys, make things more convenient for you, what time you watch, an idea of what it is you want to see reviewed and so forth, right? Okay, guys, so if you ain't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You might like what you see on the next videos. Give it some time, give it a shot to watch the videos and see if you like what's going on. All right, outside of that, hit that like button, and I'll check you guys out next time.